That's right, I'm back, baby.
Guess who's back?
And do I have something for you today? Previously on this channel, I've done something called Dice Decided for choice-based games, and it always ends up great. We're running today! That's not a good idea. Oh, damn! Usually what happens, I roll or generate the numbers based on the choices I see on the screen and pick whatever I roll. And now I'm here to do it with Baldur's Gate 3.
It's been 84 years.
If you like this idea and want to see more, let me know in all the ways down below. And without further ado, let's get into it. Victor, our male black dragonborn bard, had a day that started off like anyone else's.
Daddy?
Escaping a squid ship and waking up on the beach. He found the woman he rescued from the ship and immediately was more concerned about the artifact.
Gimme.
Finding little interest in the woman, Victor said his farewells.
Wait. Charging off by yourself sounds like a fine way to get killed.
Despite her begging, Victor stayed strong in his decision.
You sure about that? Neither of us knows what lies ahead.
What do you mean, no? Just what I said, no. No means no.
For a brief moment, Victor reconsidered the woman's plea to tag along.
Perhaps we'll meet again. If you survive, that is.
I don't know if I will survive. Don't leave me. Victor then watched as she ran towards the water and disappeared onto her own journey.
I found gold!
From there, Victor battled brains with legs and got stylish with the dead man's hat.
He is a fashion icon.
On his peaceful stroll, he found an elf in need of help and decided that wasn't his problem. The individual jumped him, but I can only assume the stylish hat persuaded the man to spare Victor. Something intrigued Victor about Astarion, and thus he was invited to the camp.
All right. Maybe I'll see you there.
As he leaves, you're flooded with visions of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Okay, thank you. Get out of my head now. Victor gently took the life of a mind flayer before finding a weird malfunctioning sigil in the wild.
It looks slightly dangerous.
Obviously, the danger was too much for Victor, and he chose to camp for the night.
I'm not touching that thing!
While at camp, him and his one companion reflected on the day's events.
Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little
It's
novel.
not in the dirt. You have a whole tent back there. I don't have a tent. I gotta go and sleep on the ground because nobody shares anything with me. While conversing, Astarion made an offer.
You sleep. I'll keep watch.
That's frightening. And Victor was comforted that this stranger would watch over him. At least he knew Astarion was good with knives.
Dang, that was hard.
But it seemed our Dragonborn couldn't find rest easily. The answer is simple. You must be death himself.
There are many, many more kills ahead of you. That is you, a killer.
3 wonder, why are these memories so beautiful?
That's it, I'm out of here.
He eventually found sleep by counting his version of sheep.
Blood, 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 blood.
In the next morning, Victor found the other individual from the squid ship.
Get rid of them.
She was harsh and demanding, but Victor found himself thirsty.
Dimesa, watch out!
A beautiful death.
Despite her rude demands, Victor admired her and invited her back to his camp.
Very well.
After making quick work of a fight, Victor found himself mediating conflict. Hi!
Well, that went well.
While roaming in the tiefling camp, Victor found the face of a stalker. Oh, hey, Shadowheart. Once again, he considered allying with her.
How about new?
But found no point in it. Victor found Nettie, the Druid's Grove doctor, and waited patiently for his turn. Nettie offered Victor a vial of poison that would kill him if he began transforming into a mind flayer. Alright, hand it over.
Swear it.
He agreed to take it, but she wanted more.
That almost sounded like a threat.
I don't care, I'm not gonna die.
Then I've no choice.
Oh god, oh god,
I'm
oh
sorry.
god. Another aspect of Nettie became short as the crew struck her down.
So, this is what honesty gets you. Consider my lesson learned.
Victor browsed her books and wares before finding another individual to add to his party.
I'll presume that's Githyanki for yes. Now let's move.
Victor inspired his party with songful directions and they were off. Let's go to the goblin camp. Let's go to the goblin camp.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Not wanting to meet his face with Eridan's fist, Victor left without saying anything.
Come on.
Along the path, Victor stopped to mourn a boar
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back.
and found the devil Will had mentioned. Victor was moved by her memories and the story she told.
Finally home. Near it anyway.
It's done, Karlak. By my living soul, you will forever burn.
No!
You know, I could have used a friend. Pity that won't be you.
But you seem like a good soul.
Oh! Karlak. I'm so sad.
Hey, what's going on?
Victor expressed his doubts after the murder.
Not exactly the words of solace I'd hoped for. Damn it all! I vowed to hunt vicious monsters, not join their ranks.
Now's not the time
Enough
to rethink
whinging
that.
already.
As Victor and the party continued their path, a distant voice seemed displeased with their recent choice. I hope you're happy, Will. And by that I do mean ecstatic. You better be fucking ecstatic. When experiencing a group migraine, Victor became convinced this woman was following him. Where do you come from? You are the one following me at this point. Though she saved him, he was still firm on his choice.
Hear me out. Your life depends on it.
Leave me alone.
She reeked of desperation.
You need me at your side.
But he weighed his options, and finally, I'll take my chances without you, clear off.
There's no chances without me. Only certain death or worse.
As the second night greeted the party, Victor felt uneasy, sickly even.
Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
His new companion, Lae'zel, offered unlicensed medical advice.
I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Having met one doctor in his life, Victor knew everything he needed about medicine. The choice was his to make.
But you seem like a good soul.
Oh! Oh, shit.
Did it work? Anyone? Anyone know the effects?
Oh. Really permanently left the party. That same night, he was greeted in his dreams.
You will not become a mind flayer.
Just the murderer. The next morning, Victor saw something that struck him to his core. Oh! Now, why'd the king do that to you? Moving out with his two buds, the party found True Soul Gut at the goblin camp.
Hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too.
Not like that. Maybe it was all the murder he had been doing, but Victor just wasn't feeling like conversation. I'm not prepared for this. It is unclear if Victor regretted murdering Lae'zel while doing this fight, but things probably would have been a whole lot easier if she was here. I'm sorry. Oh, well, I'm just dead. Stop in my ear. Yep, we're dead. At this point, it also seemed as if Will had returned to his roots. Are you good, Will? Just a T-posing fool there. Oh my god. Okay, you're a little stronger than I thought you'd be, okay? While rummaging on the corpses, Victor found a tadpole. He was off-put by the sliminess of the tadpole and refused it. Shortly after, his Palestarian wished to nibble on Victor's tasty snack.
Dad, I don't relish the thought, but if you're going to just leave it sitting in your pack, well, one of us should try it.
But Victor reverted to his younger childhood days of finders keepers, losers weepers.
Ah, so that's how it is.
A pity. I will have to find a way through you.
I slit
Just
Lae'zel's
something to
throat
think
the night
about.
before, so just think about that. Back at camp, Lae'zel was still down with the flu. Victor found this bone man chilling in the corner and decided to use him to recruit a new companion. While locked in a staring contest, the bard Alfira approached the camp. Victor agreed to let her stay the night in their humble and safe camp.
Really? Just like that? Oh, thank you.
In the middle of the night, Victor found that Alfira had been brutally attacked and blood was all over his hands. Surely this was because he tried to save her and just couldn't remember it.
I saved a life. My own.
He washed his hands vigorously and then returned to his bedroll. Could you imagine just sleeping in camp and then waking up the next day and like, oh, a dead bard. How'd that happen? The next morning, the accusations against Victor were harsh.
So, the bard's dead? Slaughtered, even?
Mm-hmm.
It's time to start talking. What did you do?
Astarion, you're placing a lot of blame on me. I might have not done it. You see, I saw nothing. Everybody just leaves. They just all believe that Victor performed a little ditty for Minthara, hoping to ease the tensions. Look, they're getting down. I appreciate it. My audience, look at them. Look at that swaying. Victor loved the way Minthara caressed his mind and gave her all the information she ever needed. 2. We don't need the prisoners. I already know the place you're looking for. Victor, what are you doing? What are you doing, my boy?
And then smile serenely as blood and shadow spread like stains across your memory, erasing all that lived there.
The cowards
This
found
is
refuge
great.
among them. The Absolute will reward your faith. As will I.
Oh, thanks.
For the Absolute.
I think she's
Gods,
flirting
damn
with
it
me.
all. To the grove. Quickly. We can't let it fall to these vicious bastards.
You'd let me do all of that, Will. Down in the ward pens, Victor found a bear being abused and jumped in to help the animal. When the bear turned into a man, Victor took a back seat and let Astarion do the talking. Once again, somebody else could not help with the tadpole, but they gave us information instead.
Moonrise Towers.
Halsin asked the party for help with the grove.
You must get ahead of them. Muster the defenses.
The grove isn't my problem, but it was all too much to ask for them. That night at camp, a portal to hell opened up and popped out a devil. Violence was the only answer Victor knew, but he held back.
Me? I wouldn't recommend it.
This devil, known as Mizora, gave Will a reward for killing that random tiefling, so all was well. For a short while after that, Will looked longingly at Victor. For a long time. Are you good?
Are you done? Can I go?
Also that night, Victor met his dream guardian again. It was a pointless conversation telling Victor to go to Moonrise Towers. We already knew that, but thanks. The night closed with the party all asleep around the fire. Not Lae'zel over there laying with us. At the grove, Victor almost got shot by an arrow.
Wait, bows down! Gods above, we took you for a goblin!
Do I look like a goblin? And I guess because of this, he decided that he would feast upon the tieflings. 1. They are my horde. Oh my god. Together we shall feast upon you. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Maybe I can make it up to you by saying simple, the grove belongs to the Absolute now. At least Victor was humble enough to admit his shortcoming. I don't know, I'm sorry, I wanted to save you, but it seems I'm too weak. Huh? Will was betrayed by these decisions and left the party, and then died. Minthara fondled Victor's brain once again and gave new instructions.
Now we can cleanse this place completely. Kill everyone.
More reasonable fighting ensued. Whack!
This place is home to druids. Root them out and kill them.
What about you? Are you gonna help me in that endeavor?
That would be a no.
Why did Minthara just decide, yeah, no, you got the druids, good luck. Right now, I don't feel like we've got this. And after the murders were done, Victor talked with Minthara and made a realization. Ecstasy or terror. I'm gonna reject the vision.
I already know your mind. I will know your body. One way or another. I will come to your camp tonight. We will celebrate this victory together.
Okay. Regardless, a celebration was in order.
Minthara, and you.
Minthara, you gotta stop looking at me like that. Gonna make me act up. At the party, Victor mingled. Hi, Lae'zel. Nice to see you could join the festivities. Changed his eye color and chatted with the Starian. I was thinking about you, actually.
I'm flattered,
Oh.
but I think not. It's not you understand. It's me. I have standards.
Ooh! Fuck you! That was so fucking rude. That was so rude, Astarion. Oh my god. Feeling dejected and humiliated, he talked with Minthara.
She looks you up and down. Her mind touches yours.
Take a cold shower, horn dog.
Her lips closing.
Talking was the last thing on her mind, and it seemed...
Give your body to me.
Victor wasn't interested.
In Menzoberranzan, the highborn would prostrate themselves before me for a fleeting taste of my body. You are barely worthy to look at me. Get out of my sight.
Okay, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I think it's time for me to go to bed. Victor awoke in the middle of the night, saw Minthara hovering over him with a dagger in hand. You're a coward. Ooh. She was so upset about no sex that she and the rest of the partygoers turned on Victor.
The glory for this victory will be mine alone. It is time. Kill them!
Huh? Oh my god. I can't win. What is happening? Who's this ogre and why'd you invite him? I hate you. You don't understand how much I hate you right now. Why? Why do you let her do that to you? Hate my life. Oh my god, I hate my life.
What a party. We should do this again.
Should we?
What's done is done. But we should check the corpses for valuables.
Wait a minute, I just talked. The fight was eventually won and the crew went back to sleep, littered with corpses. Victor had another run-in with the devil, something that seems pretty common around here. Victor was then tasked to protect this man's siblings. They would never see danger again, thanks to Victor. And we're dead. Victor then found an owlbear and decided to leave. He tried his hand at haggling.
You want to haggle? Fine. The price just doubled. How do you like that?
5? Are you telling me it's 5 gold? But realized a good threat was better. Negotiations are over, either leave or die.
We're leaving. What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to... I said we're leaving!
He stopped the windmill and helped the gnome trapped on it. Marcus, I love you, babes. But I gotta leave you. I'm sorry. Bye. Victor and Astarion invaded someone's privacy, which caused this man to be emasculated.
My virility.
Don't want this puny rotting written down.
Puny?
The crew then found some ogres, who also died. There we go. Eventually, Victor and the crew stumbled upon this old lady being harassed by 2 guys.
The act, hag.
For just because she's an old woman in a swamp, she's a hag. Lay off the fairy tales, lad.
Sweetie, be careful! He's with the hag! Don't bloody stand there gaping.
Oh!
Get him!
Victor stepped in to save the lady, and she offered to thank him at her house.
I'd like to thank you proper.
What a nice old woman.
Helpless old ladies. Was that normal?
Yeah, probably not. She disappears like that? Probably not. During the night, Victor took a midnight walk.
Lord?
This little man said he is Victor's butler and gave him a little present.
Of your dreadful inheritance. Be true to yourself, my lord.
I love him. I love this creepy little guy. Back in the swamp, Victor had an enlightening conversation. The party found the old woman's house and she seemed to know about our tadpole problems. She said she could remove it for a small price.
One of your pretty little peepers.
Oh, my eyeballs. You have a deal. You have a deal, ma'am. Victor agreed to the deal and watched, while he still could, as the old woman turned into a hag.
Say cheese.
The new appearance didn't seem to bother Victor, and he still went through with the deal. Oh god, no, get that away from me. They got a lot of stuff going on with eyeballs here. Like the beginning of the game, now here with the hag, later on with Volo. Like, what's their obsession with eyes over Alderete? The hag tried to remove the parasite, but failed like everyone before. The hag then disappeared through a fireplace, and Victor took that as an invitation to follow.
You are as thick as they come, sweetness.
From there, Victor had an explosive time in the tunnels. Okay. But eventually found the hag again, who wasn't interested in talking. She was promptly executed, and then Victor talked to this woman.
You ruined it! You ruined everything!
This woman had some strong and choice words for Victor, which didn't really please him. I don't need this. Good luck getting out here on your own.
Go on. Walk away. And wave to my husband's rotting corpse on your way out.
Okay, I will. Victor took his pick of the hag's belongings and found Marina still mourning her dead husband outside. He gave her some advice. Whining won't get you there any faster.
You're a miserable bastard, you know that?
I've heard that before. And told her about a wand he found. I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can? Bring it back. Bring Connor back. Please.
Oh, lordy. Treat people how you want to be treated, kids.
What have you done? You bastard!
Victor found a Gur hunter, and Astarion seemed quite intrigued.
Here to capture the beast and return it to her.
Under all the smiles, you can feel Astarion's tension. He's coiled like a spring, hand inching towards his weapon.
A slight detour led Victor to a dagger, which he quickly broke. Oh, I broke it. Further up the road, the crew found a burning inn, and Victor stepped in with his brute strength. Seconds later, the flaming fists were thwarted again, but by 4 planks of wood this time. Victor saved this woman who wanted our help yet again. She asked us to help find Duke Ravengard. You'll have to find someone else for the job, babe, but Victor had better things to do that day.
Limits. Far be it from me to stretch them.
At camp, Victor felt moist heat bearing upon his face. Hi.
Shit.
It was revealed in this light that Victor's only companion left was truly a vampire. Disgusted, betrayed, and hurt, Victor casted Astarion out of the camp.
You tossed me aside over this?
Apparently.
Fine. See how far you get without me.
And with that, Victor was truly alone in this strange, chaotic world.